Hey speakers, how y'all doing? Coming back to you again with another video. Now, before we get into it, I'm gonna play my intro and we're gonna get into this hot tea. So sit back and relax. Give me 1 second. Hey speakers, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So go ahead and like and subscribe and let's get started. Hey speakers, how's everyone doing? As promised, I'm coming back to you with another quick video here. As I made mention in my previous video with my recap of Love and Marriage Huntsville past episode, if you have not had a chance to watch that, please after this video go and catch that, hit the like button while you're over there. And as well as don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and turn on the notification bells on this video as well. So y'all, I am of course enjoying my Mother's Day, or trying to. It's been kind of bittersweet, but I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna keep pushing through. God said go, as Mel said. So anywho, y'all, I was actually as I say, doing what I was doing, and some things came across my desk. So I decided, kind of looked up some things, just because, as I stated, I try to be as transparent as possible, as well as I try to check my resources to kind of get the ins and outs before I come back and, tell anyone or, report anything. And I always say everything, of course, is in my opinion. And it's for educational purposes, as well as I try to do my research. If I don't know, not sure, I will say, I'll let you know. I'm not sure, don't know, or either I just don't report it at all, because I want to try to bring as much facts as possible. But anywho, not going to hold you, going to go ahead and get into it. What we'll be discussing here is, who is this young lady sitting on the side of Nell? Now, from what I am gathering, of course, we see where she probably was Nell's plus one. Um, mm, she's an associate of Nell. We know for a fact they didn't introduce or give her actual name, but I have since then found out who she is. And her name is what she is known for on Instagram as Carlson Blue. Now, Carlson Blue is also a hairstylist there in the Huntsville area. Um, I do see where a lot of the cast members do kind of follow her. I don't see where actually, well, Mel is following her, but I do see other cast members that is currently following her. But what actually came across the desk and what was shared with me was this. Now, what it basically states is, this was sent to me and was told that was one of Arion's friends. So if this one of social media's friends, is that why Melody didn't introduce her to anyone? Or is Melody trying to use her to get under Arion's skin? Shaking my head. In my book, anyone who Melody's been around lately is getting 5 seconds of fame for what? Now, that was what was sent to me, that I'm assuming it looks like maybe this was off of Facebook. Okay. So in that comment that we saw here at the bottom, this is a more highlighted version of it. It says, and this is what Carlson Blue actually stated in reference to the person she was speaking to. She said, "No, I am not. Before I moved to Huntsville and knew anything about any of them, I met her," speaking of Ariane, on social media. This is my new page, but I used to have 140,000 followers. She was one of them. I made posts about possibility moving to Huntsville, and she was one of the people who communicated with me on social media about my move here. She did eventually tell me she was involved in a scandal in Huntsville, but the way she told me her side of the story was very remorseful at the time. I didn't know any of them, so I really didn't care. I went and checked out the season one and learned that it was a real situation. I still didn't care because she explained it as it was more so entertainment for TV. Either way, she was cool. And if she had not asked me a question that I found very distasteful and disgusting, she would still be cool. But I haven't spoken with her in over 2 years. Okay. Then she goes on and she also states, and I normally don't respond to fake pages. I don't entertain or do drama in any way, but I knew y'all were eventually going to come and ask. And as long as Ariane keep it cute, I will never reveal what she asked me pertaining to the castmates that made me cut off all communication with her. Have a good day. Now, there you have it. So I don't really know who kind of put two and two together and automatically associated this young lady with Ariane. I don't know, you know, why Nell chose her as a plus one to bring there. And I'm assuming she's a plus one of Nell because if she's sitting on side of her, it could be her hairstylist. I mean, I'm not really sure. But either way, she's there. Either way, she did have, communication with Ariane. She said approximately about 2 years ago. She said that she found that Ariane was pretty cool. She never really had heard of the show. And pretty much all she had heard of the show is basically Ariane's side. So of course she's gonna make it to where she's looking good. And she also stated that she, kind of led her to believe that pretty much all of this was just for TV. This wasn't real life, this TV. So if anything you hear about me in social media or see in social media, none of that is true. None of that is true. It's just for TV. I guess that's one sign that tells me that you shame. You real life on the cool, you shame. You're not gonna let it be known to everyone else that you shame, but for some reason you decided that you would want to befriend this young lady. Now, as she stated, she had a big following base. She mentioned she was moving to Huntsville. I don't know if you wanted to click up with her so she could be your hairstylist. I don't know if you felt because she's beautiful, you felt that the need to come ride her coattail. I don't know what was your motive for, she saying that she put out there on social media she was planning on moving to Huntsville. What made you hop in her DM and just get to talking to her about coming to Huntsville like Huntsville is a flex? Excuse me, y'all. It could be a flex to some people. No disrespect to nobody. But anyways, what made you jump in her DM like you were gonna be the tour guide, or or something, telling her all about the city? You're not even from Huntsville. But anyways, you wanted her, you were wanting to befriend her, to let her know about Huntsville. You moved on and you figured that Love and Marriage Huntsville was nationwide and everybody knew about the show. Newsflash, love Melody to death, but everybody ain't knowing about Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is not Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's keep it real. This is not Real Housewives of Atlanta, and it is a lot of people that have no clue about Love and Marriage Huntsville. I mean, like a lot of my family, my friends, they may know of it now because, I'll let them know I'm on YouTube. I review this show. What show you reviewing? I tell them this and they be like, what is that? Nobody, really checking for it like that. You see what I'm saying? But the ones that do, they're making good numbers, not to shade them in any type of way, but you automatically assume this young lady knew about the show. And before she moved to Huntsville, because I'm pretty sure you felt as though, okay, if she moving to Huntsville 9 times out of 10, she'll hear about it. Let me go ahead and get ahead of this and let her know that you might see this in the media, or you might see people talking about me, but all of that is just for entertainment and for TV. No, because really and truly, they never really talked about you that much. They definitely never called your name. And then if they associate like a post or something, that ain't for TV, that's for real, for real. Because if she would have seen anything, that'd have been on social media, and that ain't for TV. That's for real, for real. So now, why are you lying? So you're starting out your friendship or whatever the wrong way, and then I guess when you felt that you were comfortable enough, you asked this lady a question that she said was very distasteful, and she cut you off. So you crazy, because clearly it had to been something very, very outlandish. And she said that you asked the question pertaining to the castmates. Ask me, ask, I will never reveal what she asked me pertaining to the castmates that made me cut her off all communication with her. Have a good day. So that means that you, now I don't know if this was once she moved to Huntsville and maybe, built some clientele, start doing some clients' hair. You wanted to know things about the castmates, or was this something that you asked prior to her moving there? And I don't know. I don't know where it's at, but however it was, it must have been something very distasteful because she automatically cut you off, she said. Had you not asked that question, she stated that she would still be cool with you because you overall was a cool person. But then, we all know, allege, in my opinion, I think she have those days where she click on and she click off. So the days that you were cool, I guess you were, clicked on, and you probably are a cool person. You probably are, because let's give, she's not an ugly person. She, I'm assuming she's educated, but those days that you off, it's like your mind just go, like you somewhere else. And that tends to happen to women that's dealing with narcissistic men. They tend to not know if they coming or they going. Now, the reason I can't really feel too sorry for you is because you knew what you signed up for, because it kills me to have women that mess with these married men or men that it's in committed relationships, and they play along and go along with the game. And then when the wife find out, and the wife may leave them or however it may go, then that person start doing you how they did the wife. Oh, now you in your feelings. Oh, now you think this. What made you think that he was going to change for you? So I can't feel sorry for you. You knew what you signed up for. Put me in, coach. I mean, you knew what you signed up for. You signed up for. What made you think for 1 minute he was going to come over here and join your team and be the change good man? You knew what you signed up. So I can't feel sorry for you. But yes, that tends to happen when you deal with narcissistic men. You don't know if you coming or going. So yeah, probably on one of her off days, she felt as though maybe this young lady knew something or however, and what made her want to ask her the crazy question. That woman probably figured out, she bad. She bad crazy. I can't deal with her, and cut her off cold turkey. I could see it happening. Now, what the question was, I don't know. Ariane, come on out the bushes and say something to this woman so this woman can go off and blast you, because we all waiting and want to know. We want to know. We is nosy. We knows it. Come on now. You ain't made yourself seen or known, too much other than modeling them two little clothes. But come on out and say something so we'll know where to go with this, because this is news. This is tea. This is most definitely tea. This is definitely tea, because we didn't know this lady. We didn't know this lady. She was just somebody that was at the tea party. We didn't know who she was. She looked pretty. I mean, she's a very beautiful woman. She almost looked like she could be Nail's daughter. Let me find out this Nail daughter. But anyways, but yeah, it is true tea. So come on, Irion. What Carlos saying? True tea in his voice. Come on out. Let us know who this is, how the story go. Come correct her, honey. Come correct and say what the tea is. Cause I'm ready for Carson to come and blast you. Now you want to be famous? Come on out. Come on out the bushes. But yeah, y'all, I'm just really interested in finding out exactly who she is, and well, we know who she is pretty much because pretty much she laid it all on the line. She said she was waiting for it. She already knew that the blogs and the people was gonna get the coming out at her, but she wanted to clear that up. How she knew? Because I guess what she do know is Ariane is not a fan favorite. And if I'm gonna be on this show as a friend of, featured of, or anything else, I don't need to be affiliated with her in no way, form, fashion at all. So let me go ahead and clear this up. I knew her. She reached out to me when I was moving. She was cool. All of that. She came out and asked me questions about the cast members, and I had to cut her off. I haven't talked to her in 2 years. She made sure y'all know that. So she just wants y'all to know that no, she is not still her friend. So we don't know. She looked like she is there with Nell, not Mel. So don't start this narrative that Mel that went and recruited her to make Ariane mad. Don't start that. I mean, she's a beautiful woman. She has a business. She's there as a friend of. We don't know if we're gonna ever see this woman on this show ever again. So please, the pick me's don't start. Don't start coming with all of these false narratives that this is a plot and a ploy and all of this. Don't do that. We ain't got time for that. We already trying to figure this show out. We don't need no extras coming on, or any of that. But anywho, y'all, that was pretty much all I had. I just wanted to drop that bomb on that. Her name is Carson Blue on Instagram. If you want to go and check that out, yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky, but it is what it is. Nothing, surprising when it comes to Love and Marriage Huntsville. We all know that. But anyways, I just wanted to let my speakers know what was the happening. Drop that, and that should be it. Now again, it is still Mother's Day, so continue to enjoy your Mother's Day. Please go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe on your way out. Turn on the notification bell. My video for RHOA should be dropping sometime tonight or first thing in the morning. But until then, y'all, I love each and every one of y'all. Enjoy the remainder of your day. God bless.